As you might know that during the first 8 months of YouTube, I didn't see any success at all. Like I had uploaded more than 50 videos and I only had 8 subscribers. And 5 of them were people I know in real life. 5 of them were my friends. And so I had only 3 subscribers in 8 months and 50 plus videos. But still, something kept me going. Like during the time which I like to call the dark times of YouTube, still something kept me going. And I think a part of that something was enjoyment. I just loved making videos. And more than making videos, I loved helping people. Like, I had this mindset that even if just one person finds this video helpful, even if just one person gets better by watching this video, I have done my work. The video was worth it. And so, it kept me going. But I'm not going to lie, like, I wanted the success. Yes, the like views and all of that stuff is good. And I did get like kind of depressed on every single video that didn't do well. Like, I would go to the YouTube to check my video that if the video has done well or not, and then see that the video basically got no views. Like once it happened that I uploaded a video and I thought this video was so well that it would like change my channel. And then during that time I was going through my exams, and so I didn't look at YouTube for like a week. And then a week later I looked at that video and it had 0 views. Absolutely freaking 0 views. But still I didn't quit. And so this shows me that I make videos more than for just the like views and all of that stuff. I make videos because I like to make videos. Because you must understand that if you don't like to do the thing, it's going to be really hard to be productive in it. Like, what is productive work? Tell me. Productive work is when you get into a flow state and your mind produces better quality work in lesser amount of time. And so if you don't want to do the thing, how will your mind get into a flow state? If you view the thing as a chore, every single time you sit down or you want, like you are about to do that thing, your mind will constantly tell you, I don't want to do that thing, I don't want to do this, I don't want to be here, why am I even doing this, and all of that stuff. And so how can you get into a flow state when your mind is sending all of those negative thoughts? Like this might have happened to you that you didn't like to study a particular subject. Like you didn't just like to study that subject. Yeah, like you still got good grades in that subject because you forced yourself to study and you forced yourself to get the grades. But every single time you sat down to study, you never wanted to get into a flow state. You never got into a flow state. You never wanted to study that subject. But that being said, not everything you have to do, you will want to do. Like for example, as I told you that I love to make these videos. I like to do the scripting, the recording, and the editing of these videos. But that leaves the caption. I don't like to do the captions at all. Like every single time I am doing the captions, my mind is constantly saying to me that why am I even doing this? Why are we even doing this? I should get someone else to do this. And so this means that not everything you have to do, you will want to do. And so this shows us that there are 2 ways to find enjoyment. Doing the things you find enjoyment in, and finding enjoyment in the things you have to do. The first one leads into purpose, and which is a whole different topic, and I have a video coming on that as well soon, very soon inshallah. But for now we are going to focus on the second one, which is finding enjoyment in the things you have to do. Because you must understand that the guy who likes to run, the guy who wants to run, will always run faster than the people who are just running for the medal. Because the people who are just running for the medal will stop at the end line. But the guy who just wants to run will keep running. And life is an infinite game. You play until you are alive. Health is an infinite game. Your looks is an infinite game. Business is an infinite game. You play all of these games until you are alive. Yes, the medal is a good thing. Yes, the medal at the end of the end line is a good thing. But that's a side product. That's like a byproduct. Like for example, when we do like reaction in chemistry, when we do a reaction, our main goal is to get the main product, not to get this byproduct, not to get the side product. We do the reaction because we want the main product, not the side product. And so the medal is just a byproduct, not the main product. And so a few days ago, I was sitting in the class and it was the physics lecture. And I don't know why, I just find physics very boring. Like I find it very hard to find any kind of enjoyment in physics. I don't know about you or anybody else. I just don't like physics at all. And so my mind was constantly telling me that why are we even here? Why are we even doing this? But then this came up into my mind that how can I enjoy this 10% more? Just 10%, not 100%, not 200%, not anything like that. Just 10%. And so I thought to myself, well, I could focus on the lecture more. And then I could like start asking questions more. And then I could like start thinking about this stuff. And so I did that. I started to focus on the lecture. And then when I started to focus on the lecture, I could ask a question. And so I did. I asked like 3 to 4 questions. And I remember that during that lecture, I found physics not so boring, because now I was focused on the lecture, and now because I was trying to just enjoy 10% more, just 10% more. And so this is what you have to ask yourself. Like every single time you don't want to do something, just ask yourself, how can I enjoy this 10% more? Not 200%, not 500%, just 10%. And then when your mind tells you the ideas, be open to those ideas and try to do them. Like if I had not listened to my mind when my mind was telling me like you could focus more, you could maybe ask more questions, I wouldn't have enjoyed that lecture. And so there would be no point of asking this question to yourself if you don't even listen to what your mind says to you. And so the next time you don't want to do something, next time you want to do a chore, like you have to do a chore but you don't like to do that, ask yourself, how can I enjoy this 10% more? And so I started asking myself that question a lot more. And to be honest, now I actually enjoy studying. Like, oh yes, like that is something crazy or something like that. Now I actually kind of enjoy studying. Like, if you're going to play the game, why not win the game? Like, if you're not going to play the game, that's a different thing. If you're not going to study, if you're not going to like be in school or anything like that, if you don't want to do that, that is a different game. But if you're going to play the game, why not win the game? And so the next time you don't want to do something, just ask yourself, how can I enjoy this 10% more? And if you want to join a community of like-minded people, Muslims who are on self-improvement, click the second link in the description. And if you want to go on a one-to-one call with me, click the first link in the description. If not, that is completely okay. It's up to you. And so, do good, and I'll see you in Jannah.